Welcome, listeners, to Embracing Power and Potential, your go-to podcast where we travel through the realms of personal growth, mindset mastery, and fear-conquering strategies to help achieve your greatest desires. I'm your host, Portia, and I'm thrilled to be your guide on this transformative experience. If you're ready to unleash your authentic power and elevate your life, you're in the right place. Join me and our special guests as we embark on conversations that will broaden your horizons and enrich your journey. So, sit back and immerse yourself in these unmatched discussions. It's time to expand your mind and your life. Hey everyone, hope you're having the best week. Today we're going to dive straight into an episode where I talk about my background story a little and the 5 keys to your desires. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to talk about my background story as to why I'm so invested in this belief of the law of attraction and why young people should be jumping on the trend now. I also touch on the 5 keys to your desires: gratitude, love, visualization, mindset, and emotion. So, I was fortunate enough to grow up in an environment where manifestation was an important topic with my mum. She would watch motivational movies like The Secret with me while I was practicing gratitude every day, pretty much from when I could talk and comprehend my words. I watched the law of attraction play out in so many real-life scenarios. I thought this was a mind-blowing concept growing up, and I was always aware of it. My mum would be so passionate about this truth that when she would try to teach it to her friends, some of them would literally laugh at her, thinking that she was some crazy woo-woo lady. But it's coming to light in society that she really did know what she was talking about. My parents always told me growing up that you can do everything that you put your mind to. And I'm so grateful to have that mindset embedded in me as a child. So, this has been a little head start for me for sure. But with this knowledge, I know that I can help to teach young people who have so much potential to use the law of attraction to achieve great things. Don't get me wrong, it is never too late to change your life at any age. But if I can embed this in younger generations, imagine how much healthier teens will be and the success rate that people will reach at such young ages just by taking these practices and living by them. It will shape the future for greatness. One of my core beliefs is that life is meant to be abundant. Life is meant to be fulfilling and wonderful. The desires that you feel inside have been set on your heart for a reason. It's up to you to put in the work and step into your highest self. Your power lies within. So, that's a little bit about my background story, and we will dive deeper into future episodes. But now I just want to touch on the 5 keys to your desires that I believe are essential. The first and main practice that I have embodied through this magical journey is gratitude. Showing appreciation for everything that you have in life, I believe, is a powerful force to making your desires your reality. When you can feel the gratitude in your heart and soul, you are shifting the timeline of your life. When you are feeling grateful, it is one of the highest vibrations that you can tap into because it creates an abundance mentality. Think of it as putting on a pair of glasses, looking through the gratitude lenses, viewing your life in terms that in all that you have, not all that you lack. Practicing gratitude elevates your life in ways that other feelings cannot. It seizes the desperation and frustration in those moments when it's hard to tap into feelings like joy. You can meet your situation halfway with gratitude. For example, if you're saying, I am feeling frustrated by this experience, but I know that I still have so much in life to be grateful for, that literally makes it easier to raise your vibration in that very moment. And this leads me to the second topic, in the power of love. An equal vibration of gratitude. Other powerful vibrations include joy, empowerment, and freedom. My advice in love is firstly to love yourself. Fall deeply in love with who you are, with how you look, your body, your smile, and embrace it all. Once you do, your perspective on life will change forever. Take it from me as my personal experiences, the self-love journey is the most beautiful journey of all. Love yourself so much that it projects onto everyone you touch, because what you give is what you receive. Use the law of attraction in romance and personal relationships. If you want more love in your life, you must give more love. Take a moment to think about your mindset around your relationships and ask yourself, how are you treating the people involved? Even the people that you aren't so fond of or can't stand, that may be affecting your life in some way. Are you speaking and thinking of them with love and light or negativity? Because the energy that you get out is going to come straight back to you. If you don't have anything nice to say or think, don't say it at all or change your thoughts. Instead, in that moment, forgive yourself for having those feelings and think of a compliment about a person, instantly uplifting your vibrations in your life. It's literally that easy, but it does take practice to be consistent with it. You can shift your personal relationships by applying positive forces like forgiveness. If someone is negatively affecting you and your life, you must start with forgiving them and yourself for letting you feel that way, stuck in a low vibe mindset. Thank them for the lessons they taught you and send them love and healing, because chances are if someone is making your life miserable, it's a reflection of where they are within themselves and their own life. Sending your haters love and light will only project love and light into your own life. When you start focusing on your mentality and shifting your perspective to be positive, you will discover feeling free within yourself and not worrying about what others think of you, because being true to yourself means nobody can tell you who or what you are. You already know that and love yourself immensely, and that is a feeling that no one can take away from you. I love this quote that I've just put in. If you guys read my blogs, you would have seen it there. What you think, you create. What you feel, you attract. And what you imagine, you become. Visualization is the third topic that we're going to talk about now. Everything human made that you see in the universe was first an image in one's mind. It is impossible to create something that has not been visualized. Tapping into your imagination and playing with the concept of your dream life can be exciting, while stimulating future experiences in your mind greatly increases the chance of those images manifesting in real life. The brain cannot tell the difference between real and imaginary experiences. This process happens so naturally that you usually aren't even aware of it. Using visualization consciously can increase your motivation and belief in your ability to achieve a goal. There are different types of practices and visualization techniques that you can play with, like meditations or vision boards. So find what feels good and works for you and practice it regularly. An important concept to enhance visualization work is emotional intensity. When you feel emotion deeply through your thoughts, it creates a level of belief associated with them. The more detail that goes into your images in your mind, the more real it will feel. I have created vision boards since I was a child, updating them every year when I feel shifts in my life or with new goals, and it's quite amazing and surreal to look back and some of the things and pictures that I have placed on my vision boards that are now in my life today. I have noticed that what I have manifested are things that I truly aligned with my soul. And if you're seeing this live, I am planning to make a YouTube video showing you my vision board and what I have brought into existence using that. The next topic, the fourth, is mindset. Living in an abundant mindset can take work if you aren't already there. But when one does, life will transform in beautiful ways. If you catch yourself in a negative thought, you have the power to change in that moment. One positive thought is 100 times more powerful than a negative one. In a piece of knowledge that has helped me through this self-development journey to rewire my thinking. You must learn to believe that what you want is your current reality. I am abundant. I am deserving. I am loved. These affirmations are stating facts in present tense and is telling the universe that is what you are. You are literally claiming it. This is why affirmations are so important to include in one's daily routine. Another way to maintain a positive mindset is to create healthy habits and stay consistent with your goals. I'll go deeper on the importance of habits in a separate blog. To grow closer to your dream life, it is important to start living in the mindset of your dream self. Show up as that person. Dress the way they would dress. Follow routines and healthy habits that resonate with that person's life. Literally become that future you. You will notice things change. Your mood will be increased and your life will raise the frequency of the energy to put you on the same vibrations as your dream self. What are you really waiting for? Start playing with your life and create everything that you've wanted. It is so fun and it gets to be so easy if you choose it to be. And finally, this leads me to emotion. You cannot attract positive things in your life if you do not feel good within yourself. That is literally a fact. When you think of something that makes you feel good, it is impossible in that moment to feel bad at the same time. So that will only attract more of what feels good to you. Remember, like attracts like. You have to feel that you are enough and that you deserve exactly what you want. Often when people talk about success, it's unfortunately from the types of mindsets built from society or how people have been raised, hearing phrases like, when I have this amount of money, I'll be happy, or when I get this job, I'll be happy. Do you notice the pattern? Sadly, it is so normal for people to live like this. This is where I come in with a bit of tough love to tell you that you'll probably never be truly happy until you are happy within yourself in the present moment with what you have right now. The destination and the goal brings temporary satisfaction, a dopamine fix, but the journey and the experiences one encounters along the way shape them into who they need to be for the future. When you think of the desires put on your heart, ask yourself why. Why do you want that job? Why do you want that lifestyle? Why do you want to be that person? Now think in the mindset as if it's already been done. You've made it. How does that make you feel? What emotions start stirring up? Do you feel excited, scared, grateful, relieved, or joyful? Sit in those feelings, incorporating visualization and emotion, and watch your desires come to life. This is something to think about and to play with. And I'm going to leave it there. But a final message, remember, no dream is ever too big. These desires are put in your heart for a reason. Now it's time to make it your reality. And I'm just going to finish off with some weekly recommendations of some little activities that you can do before the next lesson comes out or just in your own time when it feels good for you. Firstly, a vision board. Make a vision board. Start playing with visualization and creating your vision board. as a guide, think of what you want your life to look like in 5 years from now. Go and print pictures off, make a Pinterest vision board, whatever feels good for you, but have some fun with it. Put some music on, some frequency music, even light some candles, some incense, and yeah, have a nice play around with it. And lastly, I would like to recommend Louise Hay meditations. Because I talked about my story a little bit, I thought I should incorporate this as a activity because my mother played this for me as a child all the time to help me fall into a deep sleep. Louise Hay is a pioneer in self-development and helps me fall into a relaxed state before going to sleep. Or you can listen to any night sleep meditations or anyone that feels good to you. Thank you. Bye for now.